Hi, it's Shannon Codwell with Purple Lotus Yoga, and I'm visiting you today via video, which I know for a great many of you, video is something new that you're trying out. You're having to maybe push outside your comfort zone and you're wanting to teach classes in an online format, but maybe you're unsure or you're a little intimidated about it. So I just wanted to come and share some of the tips and tricks that I've learned over the last few years of playing with yoga and videos and taking things online. My number one tip is about lighting. You're on video and people are looking at you and they want to be able to see what you're doing, especially if you're teaching yoga and the yoga postures. So good lighting is going to be all the difference in the world. The video that I'm recording right now, I'm in a front bedroom that gets a ton of natural light. So you can see how that translates on the video. The more light that comes in, the more details that your camera is going to be able to pick up, and the less grainy or pixelated that it's going to look. Let me show you what your video looks like when you're in low light or little light coming in. This is my yoga room where I conduct yoga teacher training. It's got dark gray walls. I've got 2 windows, but not a lot of light comes through. So it's great for teaching because the light doesn't hurt our eyes, and it's a soothing atmosphere. It's a great ambiance for when I'm teaching yoga. But you can tell from the video quality, you can see it's grainy and it's pixelated, and the picture just doesn't look nearly as good. So when it comes to lighting, natural lighting is the best. Now this is the yoga studio room, but I've got a lighting kit set up and those lights are shining directly onto me. So you can see how much the video quality improves just by adding a light source. So for lighting, look around your house, find a room that's getting some great natural light. And if you don't have a room that has great natural light, look outside. My patio in the backyard, several times a day, it's got really great lighting coming in. So that is also an option that you can use going outside again where the natural light is. The last one that I showed you that has the lighting kit with it, I spent about $100 to get that light kit, and it came with the 2 lights and stands. And it also came with the ability to do backdrops. So it came with a white curtain, a black curtain, and a green screen curtain. But that's not something that you need to invest in at this point, especially if you're going online for a short amount of time until you can get back into a studio teaching. But if you find that going online and doing yoga is something that you really enjoy, you might look into investing in a light kit. The second important quality that you want to look at when you're doing video is you want to look at sound, right? Again, especially when we're providing instruction, you want to make sure that they can hear you and that it's clear, that you don't have a lot of it's not muffled, or there's not a lot that's scraping like I'm doing right now, scraping against the microphone, because it picks everything up. If you're using a laptop or you're going to use your phone to record the video, the built-in speaker will probably be good enough for the first little bit until you, again, is this something that you want to keep up with? You want to continue doing it? But again, the microphone within is a good idea. And let me show you. Right now, I've got headphones. These are the headphones that came with my iPhone. I've just plugged it into my laptop, and it picks up the sound a little bit better. I'm going to unplug so that you can hear what the sound quality is without a microphone. There'll be a difference, but probably not a huge difference as you're recording your first videos. So hold on. This is me recording the video with just using the built-in microphone in the laptop. The sound is okay. It's not the best, but again, if you're just looking to produce something quickly and put it out on a Facebook Live, then this will work just fine. All right, other options for microphones. Your biggest challenge, and it was one of my biggest challenges for recording yoga postures with some kind of external microphone, because most microphones have to be plugged into the laptop or even your cell phone. So you don't have a lot of freedom in movement. So you might have to play around with that. One of the first microphones that I started off with is this one. It's the Snowflake, and it's just got a connection here, and it plugs into my laptop. And depending on the length of cord that I get with this, I can be close to the computer or I can get 6 to 8 feet away. I went ahead and plugged in my Snowflake into my laptop so that you could hear the sound quality when using an external mic like the Snowflake. This is close up. I can actually hang this Snowflake over my laptop this way, direct the snowball in my direction, and this is the sound quality of the Snowflake picking up. So it's a good alternative. It's a nice step up from your internal microphone on your laptop. This runs, I think, around $40 or $50. I'll have the links in the blog post for you, okay? Another option for an external mic is this bad boy here, this big bad boy. This is called a Yeti, and I really use this when I'm recording a podcast or I want to record videos that I'm uploading to my Teachable site, because the sound quality is awesome and it has this little wind buffer that helps to soften certain words that we say, like P's and T's. This wind screen helps with that. The Yeti runs somewhere between $80 and $100. You don't need this probably. Again, it's going to be external mic, and you're going to be limited in movement by how long the cord is. Plus, if you're recording video and you get a 6 foot long or an 8 foot long cord, this microphone and this microphone are most likely going to show in the video, and maybe you don't want that. If you get to the stage where, hey, I want to do this online stuff, I'm going to recommend, and it took me a long time to get here, I'm going to recommend that you go with a wireless mic. It's the best for movement and for freedom. It hooks to your lapel here, and then you just hook it onto your belt or your bra strap. And then there's a second piece that connects into your recording. Most of the wireless are not going to work so well with a laptop. They may, I just haven't found that ability yet. I'm probably missing something simple in that connection. But the wireless mics work really well when you upgrade in your video cameras. And I'm going to talk about that next. All right, so lots of options for sound. What I do is I take a few takes when I'm recording to make sure the sound is where I want it to be and the lighting is where I want it to be, because the worst thing that you want to do is go and record 45 minutes or an hour's class, and then you go check on everything and the sound didn't come through, or you're getting some strange feedback on the video. So always take a few takes, a few tests before you hit the record for sure button. All right, the third thing that I want to talk about when it comes to videos, doing yoga videos online, is it's going to be your camera. All right. And really, when you're getting started, when you're trying it out, if you're going to just do it on a temporary basis, the camera that you have in your laptop or in your cell phone, it's all you need. This video right here, I am recording that on my laptop. I have a Mac, and so I'm using built-in video recorder, which is called Phone Booth. And that's giving you the quality video right now. And I can get on the floor and record postures, and it works just fine too. The newer your phone, the higher quality that your video is going to be. And I'm going to show you, just like I did with the lighting, I'm going to show you what the sound, I'm going to show you what the video quality looks like on your phone too. The first part of the video was recorded on my laptop. I've moved over to my iPhone and I'm using the built-in video here just to show you the quality between the two. I really don't think you lose any quality between recording on your phone or recording on a laptop if that's what's available to you. Now, the obstacle that you may run into with using your cell phone is you may run out of space. If you don't have enough storage on your phone, your videos are going to cut out. You're only going to get maybe 10, 12 minutes recorded. So you want to make sure that you've got plenty of space on your phone as you're recording your video. If not, you're going to be downloading several videos and you're going to have to splice them together. Okay, so again, this is the quality of the video on your cell phone. This is using my cell phone in my yoga room with low to little light. This is my cell phone video with a light kit that is in front of me, shooting light onto my face, and that's what's helping your camera to pick up those details. So lighting makes a difference. I want to take off the microphone because I'm using the headphones that came with the cell phone. So I want to take those out because remember, headsets and external microphones limit our movement. So I'm going to show you or let you listen to what the sound quality is without these. All right, so I'm just using the built-in microphone on your phone, on my phone, and you can hear the difference in the quality. There is some difference. Hi, I wanted to show you one more perspective with using your laptop or your cell phone for recording videos. I'm using my well-lit room that I showed you at the very beginning. I found a calm background with not a lot of details in the back. You can certainly spruce it up with some decoration if you want to. But this is showing you I'm probably about 6 feet away from the laptop, and you can see my whole body in this. It's going to be no issue for me to come in here and do certain poses. That's going to be seen really well. Where you might run into trouble is when you come to standing. You might have to change the angle of your camera so that they can see your whole body with that. This is the video perspective using your cell phone, the built-in video camera and the built-in microphone. Again, I'm using my well-lit room. I'm using a background that has minimal decorations on it, adding in where you want to. Again, you can very easily show postures here. You can turn to the side as you need to for those postures. I happen to be also using a tripod that's specially built to hold the cell phones, which makes a huge difference. But you can see, now you see what the video quality looks like on your cell phone and on your laptop. And for those of you who might not have a laptop or use your cell phone, you can use your tablet. This is my son's iPad that I came up here and very quickly just set it up. I had to get a little creative with how I tilted the camera, because mostly when we use an iPad it tilts backward, and that's not going to give you a very good perspective when you're recording. So I've got the iPad leaning up against some books so that I have a more straight on video, and this is a great quality using your iPad too. You've figured out your lighting. Where are you going to go to record that's going to give you the best lighting? You figured out the best way to have clear sounds, no muffling, no external noises being picked up. And you know that you're either going to record maybe on your laptop or you're going to use your phone to record the video. Now what do you need to do? Well, now you need to put it in such a way that other people can view what you've done. And you have a couple of options there. If you were able to do your video in one long shot, one long take, then you probably don't need to do any editing to it, and you just need to upload it to a platform, whether that's something like YouTube or Vimeo, or even uploading it directly to Facebook. If you had to take several different videos and splice them together, which is what I did for this video for you, I'm using the built-in programs on my MacBook. I'm using iMovie. I'm uploading all these videos that I took, and then I'm splicing it together. If you've never used iMovie, yes, there is a learning curve, but again, if continuing to teach yoga online is something that you are going to be interested in doing, then it would be worth your time to learn how to use iMovie, because you can add in screens, you can put photos in there, you can put music behind it. There's so much that you can do with iMovie that you don't ever have to go into like a professional type of program. All right. Once you've got your video all edited and ready to go, then it's just a matter of uploading it. The easiest, cheapest free is to create a YouTube account. If you have a Gmail account, you already have a YouTube account connected to that Gmail. So it'd just be a matter of going into YouTube and start uploading those videos. Make them video or make them private with a link, and then communicate that link to your clients so that they can watch the video. If you get to doing it for a while and you find that you need more than YouTube, I use a video hosting platform called Vimeo. It's where I host all of my videos for online teacher training. But again, there's always ways to get out there and start doing this with very minimal cost. Or if you don't want to do YouTube, you don't want to do Vimeo, but you're in Facebook and that's where the majority of your clients are hanging out, is on Facebook, you might create a Facebook group and you can upload your video directly into Facebook. I hope you found the tips and tricks here in this video helpful. And if you have any questions, you're not sure what you're doing or how you want to get started, hey, reach out to me and ask the questions. I'm happy here to share my experience with you.